What does it take to build an empire from nothing? From where do giants rise? Not from privilege, not from inheritance, but from purpose, from a fire that refuses to be extinguished. Today, we tell the story of a man who saw opportunities where others saw obstacles, a man whose name is whispered in the corridors of power, but was born in the dust of a humble village. This is the story of Dhirubhai Ambani, a story of relentless ambition. Our story begins in Chorvad, a small town in Gujarat, India, in a nation newly freed, finding its feet. Here, a boy named Dheerajlal Hirachand Ambani was born to a simple school teacher. There was no silver spoon, no family fortune, no grand destiny written in the stars for him, just a restless energy, a hunger to do more, to be more. He saw a world of limitations around him, but in his mind, he saw a world of possibilities. His entrepreneurial spirit ignited early. As a teenager, during the weekends, he set up a small stall selling bhajias, or fried snacks, to pilgrims at a local temple. It wasn't just about earning a few extra rupees. It was his first taste of business, of understanding supply, demand, and the joy of creating something of value for others. He had no capital, no connections, no roadmap to success. All he had was courage and an ambition that burned brighter than the Indian sun. He knew, deep in his soul, that his life was meant for something bigger. His journey didn't start in a fancy business school or a plush corner office. It started at the age of 17, in a foreign land, Aden, Yemen, thousands of miles from home, a teenager working as a dispatch clerk for an oil company. But he wasn't just working, he was observing. He was learning the language of trade, of currency, of international commerce. While others saw a job, he saw a classroom. Every ship in the harbor, every transaction, every fluctuation in price was a lesson. He saw patterns no one else did. The legend says he noticed the silver in the Yemeni rial coin was worth more than the coin's face value, an arbitrage opportunity hidden in plain sight. He bought the coins, melted them into silver bars, and sold them for a profit. This was the mind of Dhirubhai, seeing value where others saw none, always thinking, always one step ahead. In 1958, he returned to India, not with a fortune, but with something far more valuable, a vision, and a burning desire to make it real. He landed in Mumbai, the city of dreams, with just 500 rupees in his pocket, a tiny thumb. But in his mind, he carried millions. Millions in ideas, millions in determination. He set up a small trading firm, Majin, importing polyester yarn and exporting spices. His office? A 10 by 10 foot room, with one table, one chair, and the shared telephone. He worked with a relentless pace that left competitors breathless. He was a master of spotting trends, of understanding the pulse of the market. His strategy was simple but revolutionary. High quality, low price, and massive volumes. He believed in giving the consumer the best product at the lowest possible cost, and in turn, the consumer would make him king. The world saw a small-time trader. They laughed at his grand ambitions. In an era of licenses and controls, they saw his dreams as foolish. But they failed to see the giant within. They didn't see the fire in his eyes. While others slept, he worked. While others complained, he planned. While others doubted, he dared. Trading was just the beginning. Dhirubhai wanted to build. He wanted to create. He decided to move into manufacturing textiles. This was his first great gamble. He launched the brand Bimal. He didn't just want to sell fabric. He wanted to create a revolution. He envisioned a brand that stood for world-class quality at a price every Indian could afford. He built a factory that was a marvel, the latest technology, the most efficient processes, and a scale that was unheard of in India at the time. He challenged the established players, the old money, the gatekeepers who controlled the market. They tried to block him. They tried to stop him. They underestimated his will. They underestimated his connection with the people. His mantra was simple: think big, think fast, think ahead. He didn't just build a factory, he built a movement. But how do you fund a dream of this magnitude? The banks were skeptical. The financial institutions were hesitant. So Dhirubhai did something that had never been done before on such a scale. He turned to the public. In 1977, he took his company Reliance public. But this wasn't an IPO for the elite. It was an IPO for the people. He reached out to the small towns, to the ordinary citizens, the taxi driver, the shopkeeper, the teacher. He offered them a chance to be part of his story. He lived by another powerful quote: "If you don't build your dream, someone else will hire you to help them build theirs." He refused to be a part of someone else's plan. He was the architect of his own destiny. He taught a nation to shed its hesitation, to dream on a global scale, to believe that an Indian company could be among the best in the world. His legacy isn't just the skyscrapers, the refineries, or the billions in revenue. It's the spark of possibility he ignited in the hearts of millions of people. The story of Dhirubhai Ambani is not a history lesson. It is a challenge. It is a direct challenge to you. Look at your life. Look at your dreams, the ones you've buried under excuses and fears. The world will tell you it's not practical. Your own doubts will tell you to play it safe. Dhirubhai's life is proof that your beginnings do not define your destiny. Your courage does. Your vision does. Your action does. So I ask you, what is your dream? What is the one thing that sets your soul on fire? What empire are you waiting to build? The only thing stopping you is you. Dare to dream, and then have the courage to make it happen. Your story is waiting to be written. Start writing it today.